as you can see, we've started the plasterboard on the ceiling. Kira doesn't want to be in the video today. A quick little tip. I thought I'd start the video here because we've done the plasterboard stuff before. While we've been doing this, because it's a bit of an awkward job, we've gone through quite a few of these drill bits. They kind of round off as you go along. So, I found these on the internet and I got them from Toolstation, and they're basically a load of these preset drywall bits. So basically all it is see how that's in line with that preset bit here. So when you screw that into the plasterboard, it won't let you go further than that, so it will avoid it ripping through the plaster. Because what happens normally is it's sticking out a little bit and you try and gun it up to get it flat. Because obviously when you're plastering you want it to be flat with the plasterboard so you don't keep hitting it. This is basically just a preset bit and I'm going to test it now for the first time. For people's convenience, if you're interested, I'll try and find some online and I'll put the link below if you want to use that. Pretty decent, yeah, because you can see the difference. Look at the lip on that one. Because what I normally have to do is go round after and just nip them up. But with this, I literally just do it until I can see that's touching the board and then that's it. Right, so yeah, I hope that helps if you're doing anything like this. I've kept these old scaffold boards that we used for the hallway, if you saw those videos. So basically we've just got 2 steps either side and then the big boards on, because it's quite a big room, so yeah. It'd be ideal if we had quite a few of these dotted around the room so we could just walk around, but if you remember, this is the wall that we bricked up, so I'll link that video above if you want to see how we did that. Excuse that mess as well, that's not the finished product. That is just bonding to get the wall level, and then I think we're going to overboard this wall anyway, so yeah, it was quite far out. It was about 30 mil, 40 mil out, so that's why it looks a bit rubbish. Okay, so I spared showing you the struggle yesterday because it's just awful putting these big boards up. The boards are 2400 by 1200, so they're the biggest board you can get. We've had to cut them down little bits just so it fits the joists. But yeah, this is the last big board we've got to do, so we thought we'll show you how much of a struggle it is. It's not nice. Kira's arms are dead from yesterday. Also, you might be wondering why we did decide to board it. Basically, you could see the lines of the joists running through because the original plaster was really thin.
You can see it there actually.
Yeah, you can kind of see it here. And also, we made the mistake before of reskimming our upstairs ceiling without boarding it, and it all fell down. And we think it's due to the paint that was used, lead-based paint, we think. So yeah, we've been advised by a plasterer before to just overboard it. Yeah, and it just makes your life a lot easier when you come into plaster. Ready? Go yet. I've been trying to do the screws around 30 centimetres between, but I sometimes get a bit worried that it's going to fall down, so I've been putting extra in. But yeah, I hope you can appreciate that it's not an easy thing to do. So if you are thinking of trying it yourself, just make sure you don't do it on your own. So yeah, that's the main bit of the ceiling done now, thank God. There is a little slither here as well, but we're not too bothered about that because we're planning to have a media wall on this wall here, hidden anyway. And even so, like, we're still going to do a proper job on it, so it'll be fine. With this room, we want to try and be a bit unique with it. We want to change the standard radiator, maybe having something on the wall or a vertical one. And then we're thinking of getting a nice electric fireplace as well, all the while doing that in at the budget. So yeah, stay along for the transformation.
So Ewan's given me a job. I've been taping the joins with the extra sticky tape. And Ewan's just doing this the little slither up there because the boards weren't quite big enough, but they were the biggest you can get. So just had to make do with that. Happy?
Happy. Last piece.
Doesn't do justice because I did half of it.
I know, I'm good to be fair.
I've learnt so much. So yeah. Oh, other than that edge, you do just around the edges, don't you? That's it.
Yeah, the edges, but we'll do that later.
Yeah.
We'll do that on the plaster. Also, this orange one is worth getting if you're doing something like this, rather than the standard white tape. Just because this is extra sticky and it just helps a lot.
Yeah, it's easy to put on as well.
Sorted.